How are you feeling after the first half?
Well, coming here and seeing Mr. Muilenburg, it's a lot of emotion, a lot of mixed emotions, and um, we just want to see him answer questions unequivocally. That's something that he doesn't do, and it's frustrating because we would want to get answers to some of the technical questions that he's been asked by the lawmakers, and he needs to tell us why MCAS was installed in that aircraft, and he needs to talk about the design of the aircraft and the positioning of the engines, and whether he needs to say unequivocally that that plane is prone to stalling, because if they will only fix MCAS, which is a computer system, I do believe that another plane will fall from the sky, because computer systems are prone to fail. And so it's all about that plane design. And so they just need to fix the whole, and they need to certify it as a new plane. That's the thing.
Do you believe that he's answering unequivocally?
No, he has never answered questions unequivocally. He just beats around the bush, yeah. And that's frustrating.
And can you tell me a little bit about the family members you lost?
I lost my wife. My wife was 33. My son was 6 years. My first daughter was 4 years, and my other daughter was 9 months, and my mom-in-law was 61.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Which plane were they on?
Sorry?
Which
That's the Ethiopian. They were traveling from Toronto to Nairobi, Kenya, so that's Ethiopian Airlines, flight 302. Yeah.
And if you could, do you feel like committee members right now are doing their job?
Yes, because they have the right questions, and I think they should pressure these people to answer the questions and leave no doubt to those answers. I think they have the right questions, so I think they're doing a good job. Yes. Yeah.
And last night, some of the family members met with Mr. Muilenburg. Were you as part of that conversation?
Yes, I was. And I wanted him to talk us through the corporate governance within Boeing. And I asked him whether he thought that they have some gaps in corporate governance. And he acknowledged that there are gaps, and they are working towards improving corporate governance. They have appointed a new committee for safety. So, I hope that that will improve safety in aviation.
Is that good enough for you?
It's hard to trust, anything they say. It's hard because, from what we have seen, from what we have heard, and we've seen the evidence from Faulkner, the former chief testing pilot, I think so, and he when you see them talking about exactly what happened in the two crashes, and he talked about that just a year ago before they started flying these planes. So if that was not picked up, then I'm wondering whether they will pick up all the gaps that exist in that company and make sure that such a thing doesn't happen again. So it's hard to trust anything they say.
So between the conversation last night and his testimony today, have your feelings changed about his leadership?
No. Nothing really changes. There is always a question of the decision-making process between the first crash and the second crash. We know that he received a bonus of 15 million. We know that the board authorized stock repurchase worth 20 billion of stock. So, they just looked. And I asked him, why, as a father, and as a husband, why didn't you put yourselves in the shoes of the families of the 189 victims that perished in JT 610? Because that would have avoided another crash. And he says, Paul, I regret that decision a lot, and I think about it every day. That's not enough. It's not enough. He thinks about it because it's 8 months down the line now since the second crash, and there has been a lot of scrutiny from the media, from the public, from the lawmakers, from the families of the victims, and that's the only reason why he regrets, and that's why he thinks about it. Yeah.
So should he be fired?
Yes, he should be. He should resign. Actually, he should voluntarily resign. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe give your name. I apologize. I came in.
Paul Njoroge. Yeah.
Do you know how to spell his
Can you
last
spell
name?
your last name for me, please?
Njoroge.
The hearing has started again.
Paul,
Okay?
thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, yeah,